Simulator. It's been a little while since we've been here, but yes, I am now back and able to make some tabs videos over the summer, so that's what I'm going to do. And this one is going to be, as you can see, a very large battle, and as you can see, one of them is a horde faction, another one is a civilized faction, let's call it. But yeah, this is essentially a phalanx versus a Celtic horde. So on the one hand, we've got the Greeks. We've got the Greek city-states over here, and then over here we have got some Celtic barbarians attacking the neat Greek phalanx there. So we'll start off with the Celts here, and the reason why I'm doing this battle is purely because I wanted to be able to use the Oath Sword and the Celtic noblemen again, because yeah, I haven't really used them and I quite like them. So what we've got here is we have got just a massive horde along with some nobleman retinues, as it were. So we've got a nobleman here, along with some Celtic warband, some Celtic warriors here with their spears and big round shields. On the other flank as well, we have got the same sort of thing, except this is a more motley crew. This man obviously has more influence, let's say, than his counterpart over the other side. And yeah, this is just another nobleman here, along with some Germanic axemen, which are very potent units, and then some Celtic warband, and then we've just got some various yeah, and then we've just got some various mercenaries back here. So we've got some mercenary Celtic spear throwers, and some mercenary warband is what these guys are. And we also have a random druid, and we do also have a standard bearer for making them charge quicker. The main horde, which is the main density of their units, is comprised of Germanic axemen, Celtic warband, standard bearers everywhere. We have some mercenary Celtic axemen, which are these guys with the funny looking shields and the shaggy hairdo. We also have some, obviously some mercenary Celtic warband, mercenary spear throwers, mercenary warband. We have got some swordsmen in here, I think, or at least there should be. Yeah, there you go, a couple of the big dudes with the swords, and then some actual Celtic spear throwers as well in there. So we've got a whole array of various multicoloured, very colourful shields and barbarians. And at the back here, we have got Oathsworn, which are these guys here, with the darker green shields. So we've got some Oathsworn here, and then we have a War Chief. There you go, we just have a chieftain there, and they've also got a couple of druids with them. And these guys do not have standard bearers for the buffs, so they're going to be coming in a bit later into the fray. And going up against them here, we've got the Greek cities. So we've just got a massive pike wall here of a phalanx. So we've got hoplites here. We've got changing hoplites, mercenary hoplites, regular hoplites. The reason why it's going like this is because I was originally just going to have it end at the mercenaries, so it was going to be centre front of hoplites, mercenaries on the flanks, and that was it. But then I saw how big I made the horde, and how completely outnumbered the Greeks were, and I decided, you know what, the Greeks need a bigger phalanx for this. So yeah, they've got extra phalanx tacked onto the end, extra hoplites. So we've got 6 over there. We've got yeah, another 6 on the side there. The main centre line is made up of 10 of hoplites with 5 mercenaries, 6 regular hoplites again, interchanging on the other side. So yeah, all of these guys, and they are supported by peltasts. The mercenaries are supported by mercenary Cretan archers, and then yeah, it's all just interchanging like that, and obviously they have standard bearers to keep them in line, to stop them from moving. And then going up on the flanks here, we've got some thorax swordsmen. Originally these guys were going to charge forwards, but then I realised how big the horde was and they were going to get cut to pieces. So yeah, they're going to hold the flanks instead. We also have some Spartan youths back here, and then we also have some mercenary Cretan archers on this flank over here who will unleash their arrows at the oncoming horde, and we have the same on the other side. So we've got 15 thorax swordsmen, 5 Spartan youths, and then 6 Cretan archers along with a standard bearer as well to keep them in line. And then at the back here we have got 21 Spartan hoplites. The reason why there's more elite units here than there are for the Celts is because of how outnumbered the Greeks actually are here. So yeah, if we have a look, the Greeks have got 205 men, the Celts have got nearly 250. So the horde is bigger. They also have a higher unit cost compared to the Greeks. The Greeks slightly higher because they do have more Spartan hoplites, which do cost a lot, but then again the enemy chieftain costs 400 and Celtic Oathsworns cost 210, and noblemen cost 170, and there are some noblemen dotted around here, as you saw. There's one there, one there, one there, so you can see them. They're going to be going up against the wall, and yeah, we'll just see how well this phalanx does. Quite honestly, as we start the battle here, quite honestly, it could go either way. I say that a lot in a lot of these videos because there have been some surprising results with how the two sides do, but quite honestly, in theory, the phalanx should hold. But this is tabs, so the phalanx will break down immediately and it will lose all cohesiveness as a fighting unit. And that man has broken formation. Get back in formation, you drunken fool. But he's not going to. He's going to get murdered by something. But here comes the first Celtic arrow spears coming in here, and there also goes the first horde. That was quite a nice shot, actually, advancing over there. But yeah, here goes the first. Here goes the first of the horde charging into the charging into the swordsmen on the flanks. This flank does have more enemies on it, just straight up, and then yeah, more of them are being dragged in. The main. Oh dear, that's not looking good already. Gonna be honest, that's definitely not looking good at all for the. For the Greeks. Yeah, already some of the Spartan youths have been chucked away there. Yeah, the swordsmen are giving their attempts. Definitely, the mercenaries obviously are going to be weaker units compared to the regular Celts. But how's the main phalanx doing? Well, the main phalanx, it's been cut in half slightly. I mean, you can still see that there's at least a thin line of friendlies there. But yeah, the Celts sort of broke up into two. One set of them charged over here, where there's just a big mosh pit now. You can see the mercenary shields there. And then the other side over here, their mosh pit is doing that. Yeah, the archers, unsurprisingly, out on the flanks were not doing particularly great. Spartan youth there. He's trying his best against a warrior. Warrior's actually dead there against him. I don't know whether he killed him or not, but that's a nice kill there from a swordsman there. The standard bearer is also getting involved, so that's good for them. The enemy general has yet to get involved. He's over here. The druids are, of course, making their way slowly up. These guys just sort of give buffs, passive buffs. Over here it looks like the swordsmen, they're being overwhelmed, but they're holding the line. Just about. Oh, in comes a... Yeah, in comes a enemy nobleman there. I think that was actually a Celt that died there. Yeah, that was definitely a Celtic body there. Definitely not wearing enough armour to beat any of the Greeks here. Hoplite. Oh, he's dead. That's very unfortunate. And it looks like the Greeks... Yeah, they've been mostly overwhelmed on this flank by the looks of it. Oh, off flies... The standard bearer. He's still alive, but he's not going to when he lands. He's going to be dead when he falls. Once he finishes flying into the tree. Bonk. Oh, he lived. And... Blit. He's still alive. Oh, he's still alive. No way. I felt for sure he was going to die from fall damage. But over here, the main centre line... Yep, it's definitely fallen. They've definitely been overwhelmed. The Spartans are sitting back there. They're waiting for their chance. Over here, it looks like the Cretan archers are still alive. All of them, in fact. All the Cretan archers are still alive. We have got a couple of thorax swordsmen still alive as well. It looks like, yeah, the noblemen and the oathsworn are getting involved over there now. In charge is someone. Oh, Peltast's dying and Hoplite's dying. Oh, there goes a Peltast to a mercenary, actually. A mercenary charged in there. And there goes the standard bearer. That was a massive loss for the Greeks right there. Oh, the Greeks did not do well at all there. Over here, it looks like the Peltasts are the remaining... Well, what remains of the phalanx. The rest of the phalanx has fallen. That's tabs for you. Over here, it looks like we do have a Hoplite tangling with a Germanic Axeman as he tries valiantly to defend the standard. Over here we actually have another hoplite. Another hoplite here, tangling with a mercenary mercenary Celtic warband. It looks like, yeah, this guy is obviously tangling with the Axeman. And he also has another Axeman and a warrior coming for him. I don't know how he's going to do it. There's also another mercenary there as well. Oh, a couple more hoplites still left alive in the main centre phalanx. Over here, it looks like, yep, the nobleman, well, the chieftain and his retinue are getting involved over here. The chieftain has just fallen over. He has a spear stuck in his side, so he's obviously being skewered by someone. I think it may have been friendly to him, at least. One of the Celts may have accidentally skewered their chieftain. Over here, we have got a hoplite. His spear, I think, is probably a bit trapped under there. But these are Oathsworn, I do believe. Yeah, I think these are Oathsworn due to the helmets. Noblemen don't have golden helmets, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think, yeah, these are all going to be Oathsworn. They're actually coming over here. It looks like the final few... Yeah, I think the final few thorax swordsmen... Ooh, the final few swordsmen that were over here are dead. So, yeah, these guys are just finishing off the mercenary archers, which I'm not too sure how useful they've actually been, how beneficial. The first of the Spartans getting involved here, charging in. Oh, down goes one of the Oathsworn. Very nice there. And there are a couple of hoplites still alive, actually. On this flank, it looks like one of the hoplites is still alive. I think the hoplite that was here has been pushed to the side and killed, which is unfortunate. But there are still two peltasts here, and there is still this hoplite who's trying his best to defend the standard bearer. Standard bearer defends himself, gets a solid smack onto the Germanic Axeman, who charges in against the hoplite. He just misses his jump, which is unfortunate for him. Over here we do still have a hoplite with a... hoplite there just died actually to one of the Oathsworn, which is very unfortunate for him. But it looks like, yeah... One... No, the Spartan's not dead there, he's just charging. Over here we do have an Oathsworn tangling with a peltast, one of the peltasts actually, and the rest of the Spartans here are tangling with him. Where is the chief? Where is the chieftain? If the chieftain's dead somewhere, I'll be very unhappy, because I expected the chieftain to do more than what he's done if he's actually dead. Because I can't see him around here. I can see mercenary Celtic warband and spear throwers. Yeah, there's a warband. There's a Oathsworn. There's an Oathsworn there. Another Oathsworn. We've got a bunch of warriors and Axeman. Oh, somebody just charged there, made the camera shake. Over here we have got... Yeah, unfortunately it looks like the Greeks did lose their standard bearer over here, and the peltasts are being valiantly defended by a hoplite, but unfortunately one of these Celtic warriors have managed to get through. Peltast defends himself! Nice shield bash, kills him off. Over here it looks like... Yep. Oh my god, that guy is extremely lucky that there was a shield underneath him there. Yeah, Axeman tangling with a hoplite here. One of the Celtic spear throwers over here, they tried, hit one of these shields that was down there. Over here it looks like, yeah, the Spartans, a couple more of them might have gotten involved, but the remaining Celts on this flank are charging in. Yeah, here comes a Germanic Axeman, charging in against a Spartan, along with an Oathsworn. Spartan's not yet dead. He's been thrown in the air. But yeah, he's not actually dead. In comes a couple of spears against this peltast. They're hitting bodies underneath the pile, though, so... You know, it's not quite doing it for them. I have a feeling the chieftain might be dead, having achieved nothing, which is good for the Greeks. Very good for the Greeks. Over here, it looks like the Germanic Axeman, yes, he is dead, which means it's down to this hoplite. Yeah, it's down to this hoplite for now to take down these guys. There's the Druids, giving the buff to this spear thrower. Spear gets deflected. In comes another spear, though. Running low. That's going to hit. Oh, the hoplite dodged as he went to attack one of the spear throwers. He dodged that shot. which is very lucky for him. Here comes a throw, and it gets blocked by his shield. He's very lucky there. In comes a different spear. He's matrixing all these guys. Oh, no. Spear right to the side catches him. That's very unfortunate for the hoplite. He could have done with that not happening. Over here, the Spartans are getting a bit squished by the amount of incoming Celts that are remaining over here. And it looks like, yeah, these Spartans are just sort of stuck by the... They're actually just a bit caught by this incredibly small standard bearer that's with them. But yeah, the Spartans here holding defence. There's a couple of hoplites still alive. This guy, namely, and I did see another one. There he is. There's the other one. An Oathsworn has been killed. In comes the mercenaries jumping in. We have got another Oathsworn. Nope, that's another Oathsworn shield. I think another Oathsworn might have been in there, but they are dead. Oh, in jumps a Celtic warrior. Straight into the spears of the Spartans, who do actually miss him, which is not good for the Spartans. That's not a good showing, going to be honest. Over here, looks like the warriors. Yeah, the remaining warriors. Yeah, there he goes. He's down, which means that I think that's all of the melee troops for the Celts. Yeah, because that guy's dead. Which means, yeah, we can unleash them. So I'm going to quickly take control of this guy, just to stop him from having the Spartans kept under guard there. And then we're going to leave him, and then run back into slow-mo. There we go. So, the Spartans are now unleashed. There's... oh, there was one warrior apparently still alive there. Or one spear thrower who got a bit too close, and yeah, he's now dead. And the Spartans are now making their way over the track to kill these spear throwers, pretty much. So yeah, the spear throwers that are left, these are mercenaries, I believe, from the stripes. Or actually, they might not be mercenary spear throwers. They could be, actually. I forget what colour shields are for what unit, I'm going to be honest, at least with these Celts. Because they're very similar units in general. Mercenaries just have slightly worse stats and slightly different clothes, but yeah, that was an incredibly poor throw from this javelin man. Yeah, the Spartans are, of course, putting up a good show against these ranged spear throwers as he charges in. They're starting to kill them off. Here comes another one. Yep, nice poke. Down goes another spear thrower. And if any of these Spartans actually die during this, that's just an incredibly poor showing from them, going to be honest. Shield bash. Yeah, those guys are definitely trading shield blows there. As over here, it looks like it's Peltas versus Peltas. What are you? Oh, you're the guy that hit the tree and fell down. Yeah, right. He's still alive. Interesting. These two Peltasts have done incredibly well to have survived, but they're not really going to kill anything, I don't think. So here comes two javelins in against each of them. Their shields are holding them well, though. Those big round shields are definitely faring well for them. Over here, the Spartans, yeah, they're just sort of making their way over. They finally managed to get their way over the bodies. There's even one hoplite still alive here. We've got to find the chieftain, though, after this, because I don't know where the chieftain is. The chieftain was in a pile of bodies last time I saw him, and that was where that was the only time I saw him. Over here, the druids have been killed. This druid's been killed long ago, I think. Not sure what from, but over here it looks like the Peltas are actually getting some kills, actually. Yeah, that's definitely a javelin in that guy. Peltas are actually killing them, which is very impressive. Over here, another javelin shot straight to his shield. Here comes another one. Again, very lucky that it hit his shield. Over here, yeah, it's just a big pile of Spartans. It's just a big pile of Spartans on these poor ranged melee, on these poor ranged spear throws. Oh, little one-handed shove against this guy as he trips over. Is that a dead Spartan? No, he's got a spear in his back, but he's still going. He's shrugged it off. Over here, yeah, first Spartans got involved over here. Yeah, he's charged in. Over here, the Peltasts are still trading spear throws. Yeah, the Celts aren't really achieving all too much. Their shields are slightly smaller than, or are they actually? No, I think the shields are the same size as the Greek shields here that we're using. Here comes another javelin shot. Incredibly close to hitting that guy's leg and then taking it off, but no, he was saved. Over here, looks like, yeah, that guy's not dead. Fine, the Spartans are all fine, except for this guy. This guy's dead. That's terrible, useless. And then over here, yeah, neither of the Peltasts are dead. They're chilling. And I think they might have killed off a couple more of these guys, but either way, the Spartans and this sole remaining hoplite is what's going to do it in for these guys, I think. It's just a case of them getting over there. Although these guys are now distracted from the Peltasts, which means they are sideways on, which means that hopefully these Peltasts can get some nice side shots into them. There's a nice block from the hoplite. That's a shot straight into the shield. That's 50 points bullseye right there. That's a lovely shot. If it was a competition to hit that area of the shield. Oh, lovely shot from the Peltast there. Unfortunately, hits his shield, which is clipped inside of him. That's incredibly unlucky for the Peltast. As the Spartans make their way over, and this hoplite straight to the front, representing the Phalanx. That Spartan's not having a fun time, his spear is stuck. And lovely jab there from the hoplite, getting his revenge for the death of the Phalanx as in charges the Spartan that was with him. If the Spartan dies during this, and the hoplite doesn't, that's just going to be a win for that guy, quite honestly, because there's no reason the Spartan should die here. Oh, he even got a double kill. He's got a double kill with that jab. That's lovely. He's just killed 3 of them over here within like 5 seconds of arriving. And the Spartan makes a jab. He misses. That is very unfortunate for him. He's now rear on to this spear thrower, but a javelin from a Peltast. Nah, that's going to miss. That's gone wide. Yeah, that's gone wide. It's unfortunate. And finally, the Spartan did actually kill this the spear thrower, which is very lucky for him. He now just needs to get back up. He's not dead. I can see he's not dead. Yeah, that spear looks like it's in him, but instead it's just actually stuck in a tree, and well, stuck in a bush, and yeah, it's just who's going to kill him, one of the Peltasts or one of the various hoplites. So here's their last remaining guy. And come on, Peltas. Yeah, he's pulled back, and lob. There he goes. Yeah, he deflected it with a spear, with a shield, and the Peltast got him. Lovely shot, straight to the shoulder. Excellent. Okay, so the Phalanx won, but did it? Because I'm not sure it did. Because this does not look like a intact Phalanx to me. It's a lot of dead Celts. Don't get me wrong, this is a lot of dead Celts here. Considering the Greeks were outnumbered by nearly 50 men in this battle, which, yeah, they were definitely outnumbered here. But yeah, the Phalanx did not hold. Gotta be honest, it held for maybe a couple of seconds, and then it disintegrated, as per Tab's tradition. Yeah, you can sort of see the line, roughly, where the Phalanx was if you trace the Greek bodies here. You know, you can see hoplites here, hoplites, some mercenary hoplite shields there, and then some more regular hoplites. This is just a mess of Celtic bodies, but you can sort of see some hoplites in there. The phalanx sort of curved slightly around here. Here's some more hoplite bodies here, and then we come to the swordsmen over here with some random rogue hoplites that appeared over here. Yeah, so for the Greeks, those surviving, you've got a couple of peltasts. You've got most of the Spartans here. You also have one regular hoplite. I think he's the only regular hoplite left. Those are all Spartans. That's a Spartan. That's a dead hoplite. Yeah, so he is the only remaining hoplite from the Phalanx who is still alive. The rest of these guys are all Spartans. As for dead Spartans, there was one that I know for sure, who is this guy over here. Where is he? Yep, there he is. This guy who's dead. This guy, I think his spear's trapped, possibly. Or he was just trapped. So yeah, there was that. As for any other remaining Spartans, this guy's trapped. So, yeah, no, there's another dead Spartan there. Yeah, so there's that one guy, and then anyone else in here? Surely there's another dead Spartan somewhere. I just can't really see them. I'm sure there must be another couple somewhere. But the main disappointment here is the chieftain. Wherever the chief is, because I saw him around here somewhere. And he was in here, because I saw his helmet. But I think he must have, like, gotten stuck and then just skewered by one of the sarissas. Because, yeah, that was sort of the Greek selling point, wasn't it? It was the Greeks were able to keep people at bay with their just really long pointy sticks, and they sort of didn't do it here because the Celts sort of charged in. But yeah, I can't see where the chieftain is. I don't know where he is. He's in here somewhere. He has an orange part on his shield, and that's the best that we can look for. Or we can look for his elaborate headdress, but yeah, I don't know where he is. He's in here somewhere. He's obviously trapped somewhere and was killed, which is kind of disappointing. I was expecting him to do more, but yeah, the Spartans obviously came in clutch for the Greeks. If the Spartans weren't here, they probably wouldn't have survived. They probably would have lost this battle. But yeah, that was the Greeks versus the Celtic horde. Yeah, an interesting battle. I will thank you all for watching, and goodbye.